It's not my responsibility. Have you heard that? Have you heard that from family members, friends, etc., etc.? That wasn't that wasn't my responsibility. That wasn't on me. Once again, we are revisiting unlikable phrases or phrases that make you instantly unlikable, and that is one of them. It is not my responsibility. That's coming in at number 16 on our list of the 22 phrases that make you instantly unlikable. It wasn't my responsibility to ensure that my friend got home okay, even though they were intoxicated in the club. It wasn't my responsibility that the homie got home straight from whatever. It's not my responsibility to ensure that those that are most vulnerable and that those that are marginalized and that those that are on the outskirts of community, it's not my responsibility to help them. They're supposed to help themselves, etc., etc. We know how the story goes. It's never anybody else's responsibility. Kick that shit on down the street. That's the American way, right? All right. So some of the feedback. Well, what are we supposed to say if what should we put in the place of? It's not my responsibility. Well, I suggest that you establish that shit from the get go. Okay. You establish, especially if you're a part of a team. And most of us are part of a team. And I consider family a part of a team. Mother, father, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather, etc., etc. If you're a part of a team, it's everybody's responsibility to ensure that the collective stays safe. Am I am I tripping? Am I tripping? Am I saying shit that I know y'all know about this? Come on now. This phrase can seem unselfish and uncooperative, showing a lack of a willingness to help. Well, if you're a team, you're always willing to help the next person, aren't you? Okay, so instead of let's establish it up front. For those of you that have said and that have said, okay, well, hey, OG, what should I say in place of that ain't on me? Well, establish it up front. But before we even get there, we're going to take preemptive action. Okay. So who are we going to hold accountable? Who are we going to say, all right, I'm going to check up on Richard. I'm going to check up on Russell. I'm going to check up on whomever to ensure that they are okay and they are sticking to shit. AA, NA, all of the organizations, everybody has a sponsor. Everybody needs support. So establish up front before you send somebody out there into the wilderness without any type of support, without any type of help. Establish up front who's going to be there for that person. So you don't even have to say it's not my responsibility because we everybody has to be held accountable. Everybody, including the people that we help. The sponsor and the sponsoree have to be held accountable to one another. Isn't that right, or am I tripping? If I'm tripping, let a brother know. Let a brother know. Okay? So, the unlikable phrases, it's not my responsibility. Yes, it is. If we're trying to keep this company afloat, it's everybody's a responsibility. Everybody's going to put in 12, 18, 24, 36 hours, whatever it is, nonstop, no sleep. You know, You would never hear, you would never hear, it's not my responsibility from those in the military because I'm trying to get home and I'm going to make sure that my homie gets home. You understand what I'm saying? Not my responsibility. Shit. Shit. Make sure everybody stays safe. Okay. So the best way to avoid even using that term, establish it up front. Okay. We're all responsible for one another. So we're all going to step to one another to make sure we're on the same page. All right. To make sure that we're all in this together. What you think? Let me know. Please like, subscribe. I'm gonna keep. I got this from somebody that said, and I'm gonna keep using this for a minute. From somebody that said, I like what you're doing, OG. Keep doing what you're doing, OG. Keep watering the lane and watch it grow. So I'm gonna keep watering the lane. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it continues to grow. If not, like I was told a long time ago, all the knowledge and wisdom and everything that you hear from folks, you're going to keep some, you're going to discard some of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, this is something that you can keep and learn from. Until next time, peace, love, happiness, y'all.